Hello, everyone. And first of all, hello and namaste to all our YouTube viewers. Thank you so much for staying with us since 9 a.m. in the morning. And thank you for sharing your thoughts and opinions on the comment box as well. I was actually just looking at it and really interesting conversation going on. So thank you for your engagement. And hello again to all of you legends. You are batch number 4, and we are super excited to go ahead with task number 3. You all did amazing in the first 2 tasks, and this one, the final one, I believe is the most crucial one. So we are obviously at the final task of top 50 of Miss Universe Nepal 2020 pageant. We have kept the best for the last, and today's task is a live question and answer with the intention to test your presence of mind as you suit up to impress the judges. The judges with us today are blogger and admin of Pageant Empress, George Gurung. Let's give it up for him.
Hi, girls.
And we have the director, the creative director of BLISS by Sakil Kunwar himself. All right. Before we begin, I would like to request the judges to share a few words or share what you are expecting from this batch of contestants. Let's start off with George.
Sure. So I'm expecting, well, I've seen throughout the morning that I've seen so many talented and confident, beautiful Nepali women. So I hope to see even more opinionated and open-minded Nepali women. And I cannot wait to see your thoughts and opinions, because for me, that is really important. An honest point of view, for me, that is the essence of being a Miss Universe.
Awesome. Shakil, what would you like to share?
Speak from your heart. Let's just engage, talk, share, probably learn something from this conversation. Yeah, that's all.
Perfect. Thank you so much, judges. Well, I would love to reveal the mechanics of judging to all the contestants. In this third task, you will meet the judges face to face as you are meeting them right now. This is the right opportunity for all of you to show the judges your opinions, personality, and capability. The questions will be of any topic or may even be something related to you, so I hope you are prepared for that. You will only have 30 seconds to answer the question. Please remember, 30 seconds, short and crisp answers, please. Your ability to think quickly, compose yourself, and handle any questions asked will be what the judges are looking at. So without much further ado, let the task begin. Good luck to you all. We would like to start off with the first contestant from batch number 4. She is contestant number 1065, Roshani Khatri. The rest of you will be in the waiting room. Hello, Roshni.
Hi, Nagma. How are you?
I'm doing great, fabulous. In fact, since the morning, I've been watching you all beautiful, brave, and bold legends. So it has been an awesome day so far. And I believe it's the same for the judges as well.
It is the same. Roshni, you're looking lovely.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Luscious hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything else that you want to add up, Shakil?
No, nothing. We can start. We can proceed.
All right. Well, I would love for the judges to start off with their questions and I'll add up at the end.
Sure.
So, Roshni, good luck to you.
Thank you so much, Deep.
Roshni. Okay. George, go ahead.
I'm sorry. We're both excited to ask that. Anyway, first question, where are you, Roshni? Because I saw that you have been traveling quite a bit. So where are you at the moment?
Right now, I'm in Kathmandu inside my office. This is the audio room, but I've chosen the virtual background right now so that it looks good. Yeah, I'm at my office right now. So yeah, I'm working and yes, I'm managing my time, my best to be present at the moment right now.
Nice. So my question to you is, what do you think is the biggest misconception about beauty pageants, and how will you convince people that pageants are still relevant?
Okay, so in today's world, pageantry is much more than just showing one's body or just criticizing somebody on the way they look or the way they appear or just the way they present themselves. And I think Brave, Bold, Beautiful has broken all the barriers for that. It has actually changed and it has actually proven to be a new milestone towards establishing a new pageant journey. People, even I had some interactions during this process as well. Like when I said I was a Miss Nepal or I was a former beauty queen, then they said like, are you just into modeling? But today it has been more about brushing up one's personality, representing who they are, representing their country, and actually giving women a voice. Actually giving women a voice and power to share their ideas, share their knowledge, and be themselves in front of the world. I think that's the meaning of the modern pageantry to me.
That's a great message. Thank you.
Well, I believe that women always had the voice. It's just that no one was willing to listen.
Yes, definitely. That is also true. We're in the verge of crushing the patriarchy in so many different ways that we can. And I think this is one of the best things we can actually be looking forward to.
Okay. My question to you is, in what ways do you see caste-based discrimination normalized in your school, work, household, and informal groups? Have you ever raised a voice against it?
Yes, definitely. I mean, when I used to be kids, we were not even allowed to sit by the friends who were considered to be lower than our caste, or even I, when I was growing up, even my parents somehow put the idea to me that the caste discrimination is very normal. It has been happening since ages, and legalizing the marriage. You know, even when one of my sisters got married, it had created lots of issues that has been very, very, it has to be taken as a norm, it has to be followed, but actually it is a taboo. And I think me personally, I have been trying my best to, let this thing go. And I have been vocal, especially I've been starting it from my home itself. I have allowed and made my parents very to stop normalizing it and actually accept it. And in our village also, there has been so much activations. There has been so many representatives from the Dalit communities as well. They have been coming up and speaking up a lot about it. And we have been doing projects from our channel, from our medias, to actually stop normalizing it. And recently, there was a big issue that happened in my community. And I was actually, trying my best to convince that this should be stopped. And we should be actually moving that, because since we all are humans and since we all have this same name called Nepali, I think that should be the only identity we should bear at the moment.
Thank you so much.
All right, Roshni, you might need to think about the timing, because I can see the timing is going beyond 60 seconds each answers. So that's really going to matter, okay? So my final question to you is, since you mentioned patriarchy, what would be your role in smashing the patriarchy?
I would want women to raise their voices, accept the leadership that they are given, and if they're not given one, then they should actually be striving, and they should actually be washing their talents, bringing out their ideas, and actually be moving forwards towards breaking the barriers. They should start from their home. They should take the leadership from their home, from their school, from their community, from their office. And right now, I am doing that at my office also. I am the creative head. I lead the team of 30 males in the production as well. And I am actually setting the example to cross that in my own zone. Nagma, I think you're on mute.
and the judges stayed silent about it. Well, I just said it's so important for women to take leadership and claim their own space because if not now, then when? So I'm so proud of you as well, Roshni. Keep it up.
Thank you.
So, yes, yeah, you just managed to finish the answer to my question around 30 seconds, so which was good. All right. Thank you so much, Roshni. Judges, aru kunai questions, sir?
No, I'm good.
Uh,
Roshni, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to our next contestant. We have contestant 1068, Sudeshna Maharjan. So, judges, Rizbi Powder is not going to be here with us because we just received an email saying uh, she's ill. So, yeah, I would say we're going to skip that.
All right.
So,
Okay.
contestant 1068, Sudeshna Maharjan, is here with us. Hi, Sudeshna.
Hello, ma'am. Namaste.
Namaste.
I hope you all are doing well.
Yes, we are doing fantastic. Thank you for asking.
Yes.
What is that thing around your neck?
This is Rudraksha.
What's the meaning of it? And what's the purpose of you wearing it?
Rudraksha is, can I say in Nepali?
हुन्छ नेपाली भाषा प्रयोग
रुद्र भनेको चाहिँ भगवान शिवको आँसु हो कि अनि आँसुबाट खसेर चाहिँ बन्दाखेरि यो रुद्राक्ष भन्छ अनि इट हेल्प्स लाइक स्पिरिचुअल भ्याल्यु के अनि इट कम्स मी हैन अनि यो चाहिँ दुईमुखी रुद्राक्ष हो देयर आर मेनी टाइप अफ रुद्राक्ष वान मुखी टु मुखी देयर आर मेनी एन्ड एक्चुअली यो चाहिँ एकदम स्पेशल चाहिँ किन भन्दाखेरि यो चाहिँ मैले शिव मन्दिर जाँदाखेरि आई फाउन्ड राइट बिलो शिव मन्दिर के हुन्छ नि एज इफ he gifted in me भनौँ न काइन्ड अफ म भगवानका वर्शिप गर्न जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ मैले त्यहाँ पाएँ थिएँ शिव मन्दिरका सो इट्स बिन 3 years मैले यो लगाएको अनि या
and it's been doing good to you, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's great. All right, judges. Anyone? Shakil or George?
Sudeshna, what brings you to the Miss Universe Nepal platform?
Hello, sir. Okay. Actually, it has been my childhood dream to be a beauty queen. Since it has the power and it has a voice which is heard by many people. And this is the platform where I want to represent my ability to make a positive impact in the society. I want to be a voice for voiceless people, and I want to empower women and teach them leadership quality and many more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So it's like environmental issues are of a major concern of late. I mean, it has been for a few years now. Few decades now, in fact.
Yes.
So we have got the principle of 3 R's, which are reuse, reduce, and recycle. How do you implement that 3 R's in your life, in your daily basis?
I have been using it since my childhood. My mom taught me how to reuse and recycle. She taught me how to use the waste product and from the kitchen and to fertilize them, and how to use the plastic bottles minimum हैन हामीले चाहिँ कसरी प्लास्टिकलाई चाहिँ सबसे कम युज गर्न सकिन्छ अनि इफ त्यो युज गरेको पनि हामी त्यसलाई हुन्छ नि रियुज गर्न सकिन्छ मैले मेरो भिडियोजमा पनि राखेको छु कि वी क्यान रियुज एन्ड रिसाइकल प्लास्टिक बोटल्स लाइक गमला बनाएर बनाउन मिल्छ हैन त्यसले चाहिँ पोल्युसन घट्छ हैन अनि पोल्युसन घट्नुको साथै इट इज युज एज अ डेकोरेसन पर्पज अनि मैले सस्टेनेबल फ्यासनको बारे पनि भनिरहेको छु लाइक रियुजिङ एन्ड रिसाइक्लिङ द्याट old products and creating something new अनि यसको चाहिँ एकदम मेन कुरा छ किनकि हाम्रो अहिले इन्भाइरोमेन्टमा चाहिँ एकदमै धेरै पोल्युसन भइरहेछ प्लास्टिक्सले अनि यो फेसन इन्डस्ट्रीमा फ्याब्रिक्सहरूले धेरै पोल्युसन भइरहेछ हैन सो फर्स्टमा चाहिँ हामी रिड्युस गर्नुपर्छ सकेसम्म अनि हामीसँग भएको वालालाई चाहिँ रियुज गर्नुपर्छ अनि we have to recycle the things which are here which are causing the pollution. That's what I have to say.
Perfect. Reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Yes, sir.
Of course. George?
Yes. Hi, Sudeshna.
Hello, George. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
So you talked about powers. So my question to you is, if you can have any superpowers, which one would it be and why?
Okay, this is like my childhood dream. Na? Whenever I used to watch cartoons or like super movies, I always thought मसँग चाहिँ power superpower भयो भने त I wish I could be like a superwoman, Superman. This is superwoman who could fly, and who is strong. अनि त्यही हो आई वान्ट टु फ्लाइ मलाई चाहिँ एकदम उड्न मन लाग्छ के अनि whenever I see bird हैन उ कति मजाले आकाशमा उडिरहेको हुन्छ नि I want to fly like that as well, like freely in the sky.
I really like it. I also really like to travel, so it feels like I am flying when I'm in the
Yeah.
plane. It feels like
Yeah.
I am flying. So I really like that. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Sudeshna.
Thank you, ma'am.
So from my side, the question is, you know, in life, I think it's very easy for human beings to accept their win and celebrate, and they can easily adapt the whole process of winning. But when they lose, it's very difficult for them to accept their loss and move forward. So, a question to you is, how can a person, or how can we endure failures gracefully?
I believe that failure is a part of success. If you are तपाईँहरूले चाहिँ होइन सक्सेस या कुनै एउटा काम अचिभ गर्नु मन छ भने चाहिँ यु हेभ टु फर्स्ट ट्राई तर तपाईँले ट्राई गर्दाखेरि तपाईँ जहिले पनि सक्सेस हुनुहुन्छ भन्ने हुँदैन होइन यु अलवेज हेभ टु बी पोजिटिभ अनि तपाईँहरूले फेलियरलाई पनि राम्रो वेले लिनुपर्छ कि लाइक हुन्छ नि इट इज समथिङ द्याट आई लर्न फ्रम दिस एटलिस्ट आई ट्राइड होइन त्यसमा खुसी भएर अब मैले चाहिँ केमा फेलियर भएको ममा के कमी छ म त्यसमा अझ वर्क गर्छु अनि आई विल गेट द्याट थिङ आई विल गेट द सक्सेस भनेर चाहिँ त्यो पोजिटिभ मेन्टालिटी हुनुपर्छ द्याट्स वाट आई बिलिभ
Definitely. Well, that was a very good reply. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, perfect then, Sudeshna. Thank you. We'll see you in a bit. Good luck to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Our next contestant is contestant 1070, MANZARI Singh. All right. Judges, you good?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Right.
Manjali, like first question, kuli sotsa ta?
I'll ask.
You ask. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I have a question for her as well. She's an athlete, right? She's a runner.
I think so.
You can ask her. She's here.
Yeah.
Hi, Manzari. So do you want to go first, Shakil? I don't mind.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Manjari. How are you doing?
I'm all right. How are you all doing?
I'm doing really good. Every one of us are doing really good. Manjari, do you do your makeup yourself?
I do.
No, you look really nice. You look really nice. I did see your video from Task 2 yesterday as well. And I was telling myself that you look lovely.
Thank you so much.
And I got to know that you're an athlete as well. You are a runner.
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. So my question to you is, if there is any athlete in this world whom we are really inspired by, who is it and why?
So there are so many athletes in the world. I could think of like, it's just coming up, boom, boom, boom. But for me, it would be the Usain Bolt. So he's like a 100-meter runner. And then he runs like, he has his own personal record. And then he's very inspiring because he's like, you know, he just gives in his best every time, and he's breaking his own record. So it inspires me to become like him. And personally, for me, I love running 100 meters as well. So I look at him as an inspiration.
Yeah, you are a sprinter, I believe. So you run really fast. Okay, that's fantastic. George?
Thank you.
Manzari, I have a question. Originally, are you from Kathmandu?
Originally, so I am from Palpa, and but I've lived here all my life. So in Kathmandu, I grew up, but then I would represent Palpa.
Right. So my question was, because I've never been to Palpa or that side of
I
Nepal.
have.
So if I can come to, if I travel to Palpa, can you
Uh-huh.
suggest me a really great place to visit?
Oh, Palpa is
What
so
place?
beautiful. If you just go there, it's like the real hilly part of Nepal, and then it's like the small town, and then when you just stroll around, so there are different places you can go, and then there's Rani Mahal as well. So I'm from Palpa's Basantapur area, so that area is very chill. Like you would love there. I'm sure you would love there because the when you walk through the paths over there, then it's just very relaxing, and then the weather is also very chill, and I would recommend you to go to just have a walk towards Basantapur area in Tansen, and then also if you have time then you can go to Rani Mahal, which is a little farther apart from Tansen, but you would love that.
The name itself sounds amazing. Rani Mahal. Isn't that like a queen's palace, right? Queen's palace. That sounds
Yes.
amazing.
All right. So my question to you, Manzari, is if you are the sports minister of Nepal, I know, just imagine that you are the sports minister of Nepal. What would be your role to uplift the sports industry here in Nepal?
Mhm. So the first of all, the thought itself is very pleasing, and I have so many things that I would do as a sports minister. Because first of all, I feel that the male athletes and the female athletes are a little, it's not equity over there. Because suppose the Nepali cricket team of cricket team is coming back from a tournament, then more they're more people look at them, and then they are more into the papers and all, but then the female athletes are not as praised, so I would work towards that. And then when I was doing gymnastics, then there was the Dashrath Rangasala where the gymnastic stadium is there. It's not as maintained, so it's pretty bad. And I know so many gymnasts in Nepal who are like, they're really good. So we need like such opportunities, such talents to actually come out of the shell. And then like for the people to see it, such kind of opportunities is very, very important. So I would work on that, like some trainers from abroad or something that we could do to flourish these kind of talents. In Olympics, I'm sure we would get Olympic medals if we would actually work on bringing those talents forward.
It's
Wow.
incredible.
I
Yeah.
love it. I can't wait for you to be a sports minister, Manzari. Seriously, like you can do it. But thank you so much for sharing your answers with us, Manzari. It was lovely having you here. We'll see you in a
Thank
bit.
you so much. Yes, sure.
Thank
See
you.
you.
Bye-bye.
You.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
All right. Moving on, we have contestant number 1071, Jyotsna SIMKHADA. Let's have Jyotsna on the screen here. Hello. Hi, Jyotsna. Lovely profile picture.
Namaste everyone. Namaste ma'am.
Namaste.
Namaste, Jyotsna.
Namaste.
Sanjay हुनुहुन्छ?
Hazur, I'm fine. How are you everyone?
We are doing good,
Great.
Jyotsna. You look really fresh, radiant.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Jyotsna, let's start with George's question first.
Okay. My question is actually very, very simple. What is your favorite color and why?
My favorite color is pink because because in my experience I have never found my answer why in my life, because color, I think it depends upon your mood and the type of personality and the time, that how our mind reacts with the color that time. So at present moment my favorite color is pink, maybe because I'm trying something new thing, and I'm open with the new things and new challenges and everything. Yeah. Thank you.
Is that why you painted the background pink? I can see there's a pink background.
Yes, yes. I love pink, and I love pink flowers. I have pink flowers in my garden.
Oh, that's really cute. I also really like pink, especially the shade of pink you have at the background. Looks really
Thank
cute.
you. Thank you so much.
Jyotsna, my question for you would be, what do you think about the quota system and reservation seats in education and employment in Nepal provided by the government?
I feel like that is somehow good, but that is not totally fair, because being a Brahmin daughter, I do not get a justice in some of the cases. Like recently I tried in a government training center, but I did not get, but all the reservations was only for the low caste people. I do not mean that I needed, I do not mean that that is wrong, but that should be in certain percentage. And also I think that also discourages the competition, and also to the people who are deserving it, or to the intelligent people, I think. Thank you.
You think you mean to say the way they moderate the whole thing about who gets selected has to change a little bit, so that
Yes,
marriage
a little
is
bit.
given more priority?
Yes. I think that is uh, kind of good, but that should be changed in a little bit, so that everyone gets equally, but also reservation is also there, so that the people who really come from very poor background, or some the deserving candidate who do not have the access and money as well, so they get the chance. But also that also should be the competitive, and the deserving candidate also should get the seat. So it should be modified. Yeah, I do not say it is totally wrong, but it should be modified. Thank you.
All
Yeah.
right.
I think that was a great perspective, Jyotsna. Thank you for sharing it with us. So, as a young youth leader of Nepal, what changes would you like to bring to your country?
If I was able, I mean, like, if I have some resource, I would. I want to bring awareness to people that they should replace the the vehicles who are used with petrols with electrical vehicles, because I personally believe that they harm our environment. And if we can use electric vehicles, and if we can replace, then why not to do it for the sake of our environment and for the next generation? And that this thing touched me very deeply, and I want to do it. So till now I have not bought I'm sharing my personal experience. Till now I have not bought any vehicle, but I'm sure I'm gonna buy the electrical one. I'm gonna raise the awareness about this thing, and maybe this will bring a change, because this. Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
It's
maybe
never too
my
late to
time is
start.
Well, I love it. It's something not everyone would share at instance, but you shared about the vehicles. I know, obviously, there are a lot of things that can be changed, but the idea itself is the beginning of everything, Mansanda. So it was a great reply, Jyotsna. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
You did well, Jyotsna.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Your team has inspired me a lot, and I feel so grateful towards your team and this platform. Thank you.
You all have inspired us to do equally better as well. Thank you to you all too.
Yes, thank you.
Right. Good luck to you. We'll see you in a bit.
Yes, ma'am. See.
All right. Moving on, judges, we have our next contestant, BIVIYA Shrestha, contestant 1074, and she is from the UK. Hi, BIVIYA.
Hello, namaste everyone. You're
Namaste.
all doing well.
We are doing good. So, is it morning in the UK?
It's morning, yeah. It's
Okay.
nearly 8.
8, okay. So, कस्तो भइरहेको छ अहिलेसम्मको कम्पिटिसन? Tasks 1 1 tax choose kosto bhayo?
It's a great experience, especially task 1, since I had never thought about doing it in my whole life. And first I like to apply for it as well. I was very skeptical because of the task, but once you do it, it was good. It makes you more confident in yourself, I guess.
Okay. How long have you been living in the UK?
I was here at 2006, so it's been more
15,
than 10 years.
14, 15.
Yeah.
Nepali कतिको बोल्नुहुन्छ?
घरमा नेपाली नै बोलिरहेको हुन्छ.
You are a Nevar as well. Do you speak Nevar language?
नेवारी धेरै बोल्दिनँ तर बुझ्छु सबै.
Yeah. People always say Nevari, Nevari. It's just Nevar. Nevar food, Nevar restaurant, Nevar girl. So sorry, I just had to.
That's okay.
Please, judges, the floor is yours, please.
BIVIYA, you are a dancer, right?
I tried to dance. I don't know if I call myself a dancer, but
what form of dancing do you enjoy the most?
Mainly I do like pop kind.
Oh, okay, all right. So dancing, it's about performing. It's about enchanting people. It's very similar to pageantry as well. Yeah. It's about enchanting people, right?
Yes.
Gravitating their attention towards you, and we use it to to raise awareness, right? So it's like, what is that advocacy that you would want to talk about, and why is so?
As in with the Nepal culture,
or anything? What is it that you would want to advocate, or what is it that you want to talk about, and why so?
With dance, especially for me, it's a stress relief. For me, it's something I do in my time if I have to think about something else. And it's really a great way to basically showcase yourself as well on what you can do. So basically what I would like to say is like, not just dancing, anything you're passionate about. If you take it to just be yourself at the time where you can be, if that makes sense.
That totally makes sense, to actually just unleash yourself, to not be inhibited.
Yeah. And it's also, like I said before, it's a very good stress relief if you do what you want. It takes your mind, like it's a positive thinking, and it keeps you healthy as well.
Thank you. George?
Hi, BIVIYA.
Hello.
Where in UK are you from?
I am from Hastings in East Sussex.
Okay, that's
outside London.
Because I think you know that I'm also from the UK. So my question to you is about the UK itself. As you know, there are quite a lot of Nepalese people living in the UK. What has been one of the major problems for the Nepalese community living in the UK?
I think we have a lot of diversity here, which means we have a lot of our own groups. And that itself kind of like makes you different from other. And it kind of distinguishes you rather than being one as Nepali. You are in your own bubble. I think that's the main thing. I think as a whole Nepali, to enhance your culture and everything, everyone should get together and not just have your own groups and meetings. Yeah, to flourish the culture.
Thank you.
All right. So BIVIYA, from my side, the question is, if you are a multi-billionaire, where do you want to invest in Nepal and why?
Oh, if I was a multi-billionaire, oh my God, so many places I don't like, with me, I am not impulsive. Like my decision doesn't go in an instant. I think about it a lot. Even if my like shopping list or anything, I take it into basket for a week and then think about it if I want to buy it before I actually purchase it. But if I had a lot of money, I think the main thing I would invest it is an educational system to the people who cannot financially adapt to it. So, and since I was a kid, I wanted to become a teacher as well. So it has become like a good part of me to, I've always wanted to basically invest in an educational system in Nepal.
Well, that's great.
It brings out a good leadership and empowerment as well to a young generation. So
That's amazing, Vibhiya. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for sharing your answers with us. So yeah, good luck to you. We will
Thank
see
you.
you in a bit. Thank
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 you.
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 Thank you.
Moving on to our next contestant. She is contestant number 1075, Suyogya Pun.
Hello.
Hello, Suyogya.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi.
Suyogya.
Hi.
Santu Yunuta.
एकदमै ठिक.
Good. Okay. Okay, let's dive right into the questions from the judges. So, Shakil, do you want to start? Or George?
Suyogya, to start off, very simple. What are the
Okay.
three things? What are the three things in your mind right now?
Three things right now. I would say that this is the first time I'm joining any pageantry, so I'm really proud. I'm in top 50 of national pageant. The second thing is I hope I've made people proud, like who know me. I really hope. And the third thing is I really hope I could impress you guys today. So these are the three things I have right now.
When you are yourself, you are not trying to impress anyone, but you're just being true to yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, I just believe when I'm true to myself, people will get impressed. So let's hope for the best.
Yeah, let's hope for the best. Thank you.
Hi. How are you?
I'm great.
So my question to you is, why do you think swimsuit round is important to have in a beauty pageant like Miss Universe Nepal?
I believe it's important because it's not about your body. It's about how you carry it. And whenever I see like contestant when they walk out there in swimsuit, I see their confidence and them enjoying being themselves. And that is really important to show out to the audience. It's not about your color or height. It's about you being yourself. So I think it's important.
You said it really well. Yes,
Thank
I agree
you.
with you.
Suyogya, what do you think about the inclusivity that we are advocating through Miss Universe Nepal platform? Inclusivity not in terms of any shape and sizes can apply for Miss Universe Nepal, trans women can apply for Miss Universe Nepal, and even NRNs, meaning any Nepali from any parts of the world and who identifies themselves as a woman can apply for Miss Universe Nepal. So what do you think about this inclusivity in Miss Universe Nepal? And what message would you like to give out to the rest of the countries in the world?
I would like to say that it is great that we are having this inclusivity. And I would like to say that whoever identifies themselves as a woman is an entirely a woman for myself. And everyone needs to understand that. And I'm so proud that I get to meet so many people from, like, so many women from different backgrounds with different personality, from different places. Like, we get to look at the background of from different countries. Like, we are accepting cultures, and I think that's great in a platform, and we are beginning it, like we are marking a history. That's amazing, and that's what I would like to say to the entire world. We made a mark. Now it's your turn.
I love it. It's
That
your
was
time.
great.
That was on point, Suyogya. I loved your reply.
Thank
Great
you.
job. All right, I think we're good with the questions. We'll see you in a bit, Suyogya. Once again, best of luck to you.
Thank you so much.
All right,
Thank you.
now it's your time, George Shakil.
It's my time. Yes, it's my time.
It's our
Yeah.
time. All right, moving on to our next contestant. We have contestant number 1076, Dikta THAPA.
Nagma, is she a doctor?
She's a doctor. We have so many doctors this year.
Yeah, it says doctor in front of her name. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, a lot of amazing and talented doctors
Yes.
we have.
Hello, Dikta, Dr. Dikta.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Dr. Dikta. How are
How
you
are
feeling?
you?
I'm feeling good. I'm good.
Awesome.
I don't know. I feel excited. I feel a little nervous, but I feel good.
अहिलेसम्मको टास्कहरुबाट चाहिँ are you proud or not? आफ्नो performanceबाट.
Yes, I must say I'm pretty proud because I did few things that I have never imagined, like swimsuit round. It was the first time for me. I was not confident about it, but in the process, I built that confidence. You know, I feel more confident now. I can say that, and that's really, you know, useful for me. And I'm really proud of myself.
I think you did really well in the swimsuit round, Dikta. So well done on that.
Thank you.
All right, now focusing on tax 3, the question and answer. So let's have our questions from our judges. George or Sakil?
Dikta, what kind of doctor are you? Like, are you a working professional? Are you specializing?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Are you? Wait, just give me a moment. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? George, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I think she's stuck. Dikta?
Oh.
I think she's frozen. Maybe it's the internet.
She's frozen.
When she's frozen as
the
well.
screen is frozen. Not her as a person.
Yeah.
But I can't see her. It's like...
Yes.
Oh, okay. She looks lovely. All right. We still have one more batch. Let's wait for her for a few seconds. 30 seconds.
Hi, Dikta. Can you hear me? Hi, Dikta. Can you hear me? Your mic is on mute.
Yeah, I can see and hear you now.
Okay, Dikta, fantastic. So, Dikta, you are a doctor. Are you a specialized doctor? Are you a general practitioner? What are you?
Okay, I have my degree on doctorate of pharmacy. I did it from Bangalore, India. The course is not here in Nepal for right now. It's a new course. It's a 6 years course, like 6 years course, master's degree and a doctorate degree. So it's more like related to pharmacy, medicine.
Oh, all right. So it's like, Dikta, my question to you is, access to quality healthcare, which is relevant to time, it's only available for those who can afford, at least in this part of the world, in the South Asia region, from where we belong. What is it that we need to change? Or is there anything that we need to change? Is there a need for a change so that people can have access to quality healthcare, despite of which demographic group they are from? Is there anything that we need to change? Or what should we do about it?
Okay, so well, I think healthcare should come under the basic need, you know, like we think healthcare is for those who can afford and those who can like go and say, okay, take my money, check my health. It's not like that. I think healthcare should be provided to all. It is like a basic requirement. For me, like, you know, I want everyone to have that access, at least for basic healthcare in our country and many other developing countries. Healthcare has been so you know, unaccessible to many of people because of their financial problem and all. But I think for healthcare to be accessible to all, the government itself should, you know, regulate the rules such that basic healthcare can be accessible to all, because it is a basic need. It is not like, you know, privilege. It is a basic need. So healthcare should be provided at such that it is the basic need and the minimal requirement that a human should get. So I think that government should see the healthcare as that perspective, and it should be provided to all. It is a basic need. It is not privileged need.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Dikta.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm good.
So my question to you is, what message do you have for the people who are being violent and attacking doctors and people in the medical field?
Okay, so it is very sensitive sensitive topic, and like we have been hearing so many things about it. What I want to say is, like, we doctors and all the health professionals, we are here to help you. Just because, I won't say it's a mistake, because health and everything, there are so many things like inside that you don't know about. You just see the outcome and the result. The result can come from anything. The person, like the patient could have anything that has caused to the death, or any bad incident. It is not like everything is not up to us. We are not God. We are just trying to help. And people expect everything just in instance, because disease process is not instance thing. There is a like procedure, all the going on. So it is not like you go to the doctor and he just fix it. It is your health. You are supposed to be taking care of it, and you just go to the doctor and he's not able to help you, and you just attack them. It is not the civilized way. You should understand from all the perspective, and we are here to help and take our help and support us. We are also in the hard times. Support us, we support you. Thank you.
Thank you. That was such a lovely response. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So, Dikta, Dr. Dikta, I'm going to make you the health minister of Nepal. Just imagine, okay? So if you are the health minister of Nepal, what would be your role to uplift the health sector here in Nepal?
So here in Nepal, mostly in rural areas, there are no health posts and healthcare systems. They have to travel all the way where it is available, like headquarters and all. For me, my main objective, it will be like, organizing and managing the staff and health posts and health services all around in as many areas and as many rural places as possible, so that they don't have to suffer for basic needs, because people are not getting the basic medicines like, electrolytes, Jibanzal, we call it. Zibanzal and paracetamol. Because of that, they are really in pain because of that. And it is very shameful for us, because that is the basic needs and they are not getting that. So firstly, I'll not take a big leap. I'll just make sure they get the basic and the simplest thing that will help with their daily life. So I'll try to manage all the health staff and the health post wherever it is like important. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much for your answers, Dikta. We'll see you in a bit. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on to our next contestant, contestant number 1077, Pratishtha Raut. Hi.
Good morning. Actually, good afternoon to you guys.
Good afternoon and good morning to you.
Thank you. How are you all?
I'm doing good.
I'm doing great as well. Thank you for asking.
Probably very tired.
Yeah. But
I'm not yet tired. We still have one more batch to go.
Yes.
I'll make sure that I'm not tired until then.
I'm not tired as well.
Yeah.
Pratishtha, you look really nice.
Thank
you. How much time did you take to get ready?
I actually only took 2 minutes.
Oh wow, that means you really know what you need to do.
I did it in half of my sleep. I was like, I woke up, the alarm went off. I was like, okay, makeup, and then I have to get ready.
Good to know that in pageant, it's extremely important to be able to get ready fast.
I know you have to like this, but for me, it's because my dad's in the army and so is my brother. So punctuality. If I don't get ready on time, they'll leave me. They'll leave no matter what. They'll just leave. So I have to be on time.
All right, that's a good trait to have.
Thank you.
George, would you like to go forward?
Yeah, sure. Pratishtha, so first of all, how is the weather in the UK? Is it raining?
Cold and miserable. Please send some sun.
I can relate to that. Anyway, my actual question to you is...
that was the question?
No, that was not a question. It's too easy. So my question to you is, beauty queens always talk about world peace and doing charitable things. What have you contributed towards your own community?
I actually talk about it a lot. The fact that last year I raised £10,000 for multiple organizations. But for me, I think I try and focus on supporting local organizations, charity, rather than big ones, because I know they have funds coming in from all over the place. But the local charity is where we need help. So I tend to focus on the local charities here nearby me, if possible.
Can you talk a little bit more about, you just talked about charity work. What charity work exactly were you doing?
The reason I only said charity work is because I did various charity works, but my main focus has always been mental health, because that's something that I went through myself. So if I could support even one person who's going through mental health, that would be an amazing thing for me to do. So my main focus is mental health. It's always been mental health, and always try and be there for people as much as I can. It's not just focusing on charity work, it's focusing on people around me, helping them go through something that is invisible. Thank you.
Oh, well, I have one more question, if you don't mind, Sakil. So
No, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
The last question is, how will it encourage someone who is going through depression?
It's not easy. It's really not easy. It's easier said than done when people say, just come out of this space and speak about it. It's not easy to speak about it. I think first thing you need to do is little task at a time, which is getting out of your bed and making your bed. That's step number one, because once you do that, you'll feel the energy. And number two is fueling yourself with food and drink, because that will give you the energy to then speak up about it. First, try and reach your family. If you can't reach your family, reach your siblings. If you can't reach your siblings, reach out to your friends and whoever you think that you can rely on. I think that's the main step.
That's lovely. Thank you.
Pratishtha, so basically you have spoken about your brother and your dad.
Yes.
Making you be on time. So along that line, what are the characteristics of man in your family that inspires you the most?
What other man?
What are the characteristics of man in your family that inspires you the most?
For being strong, I think. I've always said that skills have no gender. So when I see people say, oh, don't lift up that hammer, I want to go lift it, and I want to make sure that I show them that it's not something, only a quality that a man has. So my brother and my dad are always the strongest person in our family, and I try surpass that because I look up to them and their strength. So that is something I think that is in me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nagma?
All right. My question. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So, Pratishtha, my question for you is, what is your view on negative comments that is usually seen in celebrities' social media?
Initially, when I was going through Miss England, I had a lot of negative comments when I said I was a Nepali. There were a lot of negative comments saying, if you are a Nepali, why are you going for Miss England, and so on. It really got to me. For someone that's been through mental health, it really got to me. And I started seeking help from people who are already in that stage where they get negative comments and how they brush it off. And I think you have to learn to take the negatives as a critique and to try and move on from it. To not focus on the negativity rather than focus on the positive comments. Because yes, you can never please everyone in the world, but the people that you do please is what makes it worth it.
Lovely. Thank you so much for your reply.
Thank you.
All right. I think we're good here. Sorry, what was that?
Thank you for the questions and for being nice.
You're welcome. Do you want more questions?
No, that was 4 questions, by the way. That was not 3.
Pratishtha, right. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
It is great. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Our final candidate from batch number 4 is contestant 1079, ANIELA LAMA. Hello. How
Hello,
are
ma'am.
Anila.
you?
Hi.
Namaste.
I'm good. Namaste to the judges. How's everyone?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
All right, Anila, are you ready for the questions?
Yes. Yes, I am, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Let's let's start off with the judges' question first. George, would you like to
Okay.
go ahead? Yes.
Sure. So, if you win this pageant, how will you represent Nepal in the Miss Universe stage differently than the previous Miss Universe Nepal winners, like Nagma and the rest of the winners?
Well, Nepal, everyone around the world know Nepal as the land of Gautam Buddha and the land of Mount Everest. But a lot of people do not know that we have so many different ethnic groups, many different traditions, and our own culture, which has also given birth to many forms of dance and music, which many people around the world do not know about. So I would represent Nepal as a country of diversity and the land of dance and music.
Wonderful. Do you like to dance?
Yes, I like to dance.
Have you ever performed on stage?
Yes, I have. I was very fond of dancing when I was a child, but I had to give that up because I had to focus on my studies, and also I was kind of fearful that I would not be successful in it, that I would not be able to make a career out of it. So now I have picked up on that. I do not dance as well as I used to, but slowly and steadily I'm making progress. I have performed on stage, but that was way back when I was in school. I think it was in 10th grade.
Well, Alina, that was not the question. But anyways, thank you for the information. But the question for you is, what is the biggest...
Sorry.
The question for you is, what is the biggest achievement you have had till now? And what have you learned from it?
Well, sir, last year I was a part of a pageant. I don't see it as it was my biggest achievement because I managed to secure a position. I was second runner-up. I was crowned second runner-up. But, it was something that I always wanted to be a part of. And being on that stage made me feel like I had taken a step towards breaking limitations and, break my own belief that I wasn't confident enough to be standing on that stage. So it wasn't just about the crown. It was also about breaking the inner barrier that I always felt inside of me. So I consider that as my greatest achievement.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nagma?
All right. My question is a bit different, okay? If you are a farmer, how would you use your position to uplift the community? Because as you know, in Nepal, most 80% of the population are into agriculture industry. So once again, if you are a farmer, how would you use your position to uplift the community?
Well, I think farmers have definitely played a very important role when it comes to feeding people. And we got to saw during the time of pandemic that it was food that was actually the basic need. So I think if I were a farmer, I would uplift the community by using whatever power that I have, the position, all the help that I can get from the concerned authorities and everyone who would like to join hands with me to uplift their living standard, maybe to uplift the way that they conduct farming in terms of technology, or providing them with the kind of education that is required for them to make farming and agriculture even more better.
Thank you.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
All right. All right. Anything else, judges?
I'm good.
That's all.
All right, Aniela.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Anila, thank you so much, Anila.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, with this, we come to the end of batch 4 question and answer round. Congratulations, everyone. You all did amazing. You have now completed all the top 50 tags. So a big round of applause for all of you. Great job.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I must say this again. I am very proud of each and every one of you. And some of those answers really moved my spirit. So it was really, really good. Now it's down to business. Voting lines will be open at 3 p.m. Nepal time today, and it will close at 10 p.m. on November 26th. Your fans will only have 1 week to vote. To the fans watching us again, the only place to vote is through Miss Universe Nepal app and through KHATRI app. So please vote for your favorite contestant. So legends, it's your turn to campaign for yourself and tell the world why you deserve a spot in the top 14. Encourage your fans, share your stories, and show the world your beautiful hearts. You're most definitely one step closer to the crown. So once again, good luck to you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so
Have a
much.
great day ahead.
Good day. Bye-bye.
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 All right.
Bye.
We'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Last one.
Woohoo. All right. Ciao.